Award-winning actress Rhonda Morman plays a powerful villain in the hit TV drama series Wicked City. The show is about a group of urban women who have powers that attract unfavorable enemies their way. The show premiered on the streaming service All Black on December 2022, with season 1 and 2 available on Amazon Prime. You can watch season 3 streaming now on All Black. Now, Rhonda Morman, she is an actress, writer, and producer, best known for her Emmy-nominated FYC lead role of Claudette, a powerful villain and witch on All Black's AMC Wicked City. Now, if you haven't seen it, where have you been? You've got to check this out. Mormon has been nominated twice for the NAACP Image Award. No shocking surprise there. She was also nominated in 2018 for Best Supporting Actress in LA Web Fest for her recurring roles for 2 web series, What Men Want and winning the award for Black Boots. A Los Angeles native known for her role in the NAACP award-winning stage play Sunday Morning in 2012. Oh my goodness. Rhonda has overcome adversity and defied odds since the age of 7 when she was tragically suffered a gunshot wound to the leg. But God certainly has other plans for my beautiful sister here who is joining us. Rhonda, thank you for joining me. It has been some time since you've been on my show, and I'm
Yes,
excited to have you back. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm excited to be back. I think it's been a couple years.
Yes, yes, it has been, and
Yeah.
I am just see it boomerangs, it comes back, and now I, like everybody else, have been watching you. You're just transforming in your acting, and yeah, you deserve those awards. Let's just say
Oh,
that,
yeah,
okay?
thank
You
you, thank
deserve it.
you.
It's
Yes, the
true.
awards don't mean anything if I cannot reward someone else.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, we're
Yeah.
going to go into that and we're going to roll up our sleeves because, ooh, we're going to talk about the juicy role, first of all, the frightening Claudette, which
Yeah.
you do not mimic in real life. So I just want people to know that.
No, no,
But
no.
tell us about this part, how you came to be and your co-hosts. I know there's quite a few that are also sharing the stage on this incredible TV drama series. It's a
Yes,
hit series, by the
it
way.
is.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Third season, third season. Ugh, so excited. Tonight actually drops 305, episode 305, every Thursday on All Black. What an honor. Megamind Media, from Tressa to Vanessa Bill Calloway, who's also an EP on this, and Don. These amazing individuals of Megamind Media believed in little old me to carry a role that is so demanding and powerful. I think the biggest thing for me is I didn't make her a witch. She's human for me. She starts out as a mother,
Yeah.
and she's a sister, she's a friend, she's a leader, and now she's even coaching this season, the girls at the Coven. It's been an incredible journey. I'm still stunned that we're still here and thriving. It's been touching a lot of individuals. I've even had a young lady dress as Claudette.
Oh, wow.
This season. So the word cosplay came up, and
Oh,
what an honor. In fact, today is her birthday. I want to do a shout out to her. Actually, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, young lady.
happy birthday.
I don't want to give too much of her information out, but yes,
Yep.
happy birthday to you.
Ah, that's awesome. And what an honor to have people just emulating your character. And what is the contrast between you and the character Claudette? Because Rhonda is just a fierce woman in real life who has overcome so much, which we will get into. But what do you see as a contrast or as any similarities in the character?
So good question. Definitely similarities for her. Claudette, like you just said, is fearless. She is demanding. She's powerful. She's intentional.
Mhm.
Through even when it looks like she's down, it's all a part of the play. So same similarities to myself. I know how it feels to be set apart. I know how it feels to be talked about or misunderstood. I know how it feels to be cornered, different.
Mhm.
And what do you do with that? Well,
Mhm.
you use it, you equip yourself so that you can it become applicable to your own life.
Yeah.
How do you align up with that? I know how it is to um, be misunderstood. I think is the biggest part for me is to be misunderstood. And what I mean by that is, well, it goes into the play of me being in a wheelchair.
Mm.
When you see someone in a wheelchair, you automatically think of them as a victim.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you treat them like a victim, they'll remain a victim.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay.
But as you see today, influencers and people today are there, they're cheering themselves on, going, say, I'm no different.
Mhm.
Maybe the space that I need to go in the door, my doorway maybe need to be a little bit more open, but that's just more space for me to more opportunities for me to be who I am, who I'm called to be. So don't victimize me because of the position I'm in. My position is for purpose.
See? I
So
love
you don't there's no different room. I go through the same door. Only difference with me, instead of you walking in, I roll in. I get there faster. So don't restrict me. I think that's a great way. Don't restrict me.
Yes.
Don't put limitations on me. In fact, I'm good here. I'm purposed for a reason. And
Yeah.
if you can find whatever that reason, where you're sitting, standing, rolling, scrolling,
Mm-hmm.
be good in it.
Oh my good. You know
Yes.
something, I just adore you. I've adored you from the first time that you were on my show and getting to know you. And you have such a presence and it is perseverance is
Perseverance.
what your character your soul it just shines and I appreciate that because you did go through a lot that and
Yeah.
even when I was talking I don't know I've seen a lot of interviews with you and your co-stars but do they know when the struggle of what you've been through personally and then when they see it on camera it must be so mind-blowing for them.
As that little girl sitting in that wheelchair at 7 years old, looking out that balcony, sitting on there, looking at other people play
Mhm.
hopscotch, jump rope, climb trees, looking at their legs. I mean, Gail just aimed in, focused on their legs, saying, one day I'm going to walk again, believing that outside of what doctors told me who went to school for years, they're
Mhm.
educated. They know what they're talking about. I have to believe what they're telling me because they said that's my future.
Wow.
But there was something in me
Mhm.
that just said, again, perseverance, but hope.
Yeah.
Hope will allow you to get up and walk when your mother leaves a room, and
Mm.
put yourself back in position because it's comfortable for those around you.
Wow.
However, that wasn't my position.
Yeah.
That was the start of my purpose.
Yeah.
I didn't say God allowed me to, but things happen for a
Mhm.
reason.
Yes.
I had to find out what that reason was. And at that little girl sitting in there, and that just my imagination just
Mhm.
went off. It said, I can do that one day. I did it before.
Yep. Yep.
He's going to allow me to do it again. So from 7 to 11 and a half, 12 years old, I was in that wheelchair until one day I got up and walked. Doctors couldn't believe it. They still don't believe it. I'm still doing the same thing I'm not supposed to be doing
My
at
goodness.
my age today. And by the grace of God,
Mm. Mhm.
Wicked City allowed me to do my own stunts.
That that is incredible. I mean,
That
that's the point right there because for a lot of people who aren't familiar to what happened to lead you into the wheelchair, I know
Yes,
that there was domestic violence as well. And
gunfire. It was a drive-by shooting. It was a just it, gun violence is still today was a drive-by shooting. And this is leading into what you said as far as the domestic violence. I was safer in the chair.
wow.
See,
Wow.
again, people don't victimize the victim.
Yeah.
But when I got up, all hell broke loose. Our bad relationships, bad decisions, we all have them.
Yep.
And I survived again, God, that survival instinct to survive domestic violence.
Mhm.
Domestic violence leads to depression. Depression leads to suicide.
Yeah.
It's all a part of to demise you, to put you 6 feet under when God has you 6 feet, 6 steps ahead.
Yes.
When
Yes.
he's carrying you, he said, if I'm before you, what can be against you? Well, you don't get all of that in the beginning.
No.
It's a learned behavior.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm in this particular mature age that I can say God is, God will, and will always be. And
Mhm.
I'm unashamed to
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
Even playing the villain, Wicked City Claudette, because he's using me even in that platform.
How so? I'd love to, because when you see that, people will be like, whoa. But you hear right here before us is a woman of strong faith, an
Yes.
incredible story. You have
Yes.
the pearl that God has given you. So if you were to talk to Claudette, what would that conversation be like? I'd love to.
Oh,
I
that's
have
a good question.
to.
I love it because this season I was able to play Oya and Claudette.
Yes.
So I literally had to have those conversations.
Yeah.
Oya being, the goddess of
Yeah.
the universe, and then Claudette being this villain. Well, this season, Oya was telling Claudette what to do. So instinctively,
Yeah.
who am I?
Mm, mm,
Who is Claudette? Does
mhm.
Claudette stand on the principles that when this season first started, she wanted to be human and just have a baby
Yeah.
and take the power away? I just want to be a woman.
Mm,
I just want to love.
wow.
I just want to see what it feels like to have something love me back,
Yeah.
not for what I can do for it or them.
Mhm.
And then not to be controlled by men because it was men who was controlling Claudette.
Yeah.
So those conversations was, who am I? Who am I really? What do I stand for? Which is why I love what the writers did, Serena and Kristen. They know I love them dearly. I call them my dream makers, and I called Tressa the dream making because without her, it would have never happened. The conversations really went like, do I stand on principle? Or do I
Mhm.
stand on the powers that's in me? Or did I always, is my principles more powerful than the magic?
Wow. Wow.
Because at the end of the day, if you seen your child about to get run over, I bet you jump in front of that car.
Yeah.
I bet you pick that car up. We all have supernatural powers.
Yes. Yes.
And that biggest power is actually being a blessing to someone else because it's not about us.
Right. Right.
How do you use your smile today? Did
Yeah.
you smile to somebody that needed? Did you open a door to somebody who was about to take their life? Did you say, hi, how you doing? Oh, I like what you like. Sis, you look good. Or smile, or even just put a little note in your husband's bag or something. Just what did you do to light somebody else's light?
Yes.
Maybe sometimes you just need to ignite it.
Mm, Rhonda.
Little acts of kindness, right? That's
That's
not a God thing. That's a, what did your mother say when you was little? And listen, you need to treat others the way you want to
want to
be
be
treated,
treated. Exactly.
right? So
Exactly.
that conversation with us was just, who am I?
My goodness.
That was the conversation that I had with, because I have goals. Claudette had goals.
Yes, you do. Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
And Rhonda does too.
Well, for those of you tuning in, I am speaking to award-winning actress Rhonda Morman, who plays Claudette in the very fast-growing and well-looked-at Wicked City, the TV series drama, and just hearing the parallel. But I'm going to tell you personally, for myself, opposite the frightening character of Claudette, Rhonda Morman is quite an accomplished actress. I'm going to be playing a snippet of this powerful performance opposite Loretta Devine in TV1's Lost Souls. Now, I know a good friend of mine, Ernest Thomas, is in there. And of course, there have been so many accolades for this performance. But what I took away was I don't even know how you transformed. It's a heroin addict that you had played the character. Rhonda,
What an honor. It was an honor. I mean,
Vine,
what an honor. A
right?
real person.
Neighbor, please, do you think I want to be like this? No. It's so hard to shake this. And I can't even look in the mirror because I'm ashamed of what I look like. I don't know how I got this way.
Yes.
We all have some addiction, whatever that
Yes.
ism is, or just that family member. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes the biggest drug and the biggest injection they need is love, a
Right.
hug,
I,
understanding. They were up. What's keeping them? What's suppressing? What's pushing them?
right.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it. Don't ignore them. Don't give up on that. And I believe, I don't know if you have the clip for them, but this is the clip that I believe you have of
Mm.
me reprising the role,
Yes.
because this is through Don B. Welch, who I
Yes.
love, and
Yes.
thank you, Don.
Yes. Yes.
Don, giving you all your flowers, Don. He told me years ago, Rhonda, I didn't understand it. Put on your brass ring. I never understood what that. I actually Googled it, tried to look into it, and it's all about NFL, Laker. I say Laker because Kobe. And whatever that ring is, that champion in you.
Mhm.
That's all it is that champion in you. Don't water it down.
Yeah.
Don't try to fit in, Rhonda, because you were in a wheelchair one time and you want to get accepted.
Yeah.
I want to be part of the, the kids club, the
Right.
the big club, I want to be seen, so you try to water down. I don't want to be a victim. I'm going to be great at this so that you can see my greatness and know that understood. No, that happened to me is a part of my greatness.
Right.
It's what
Yeah.
made me great.
Yes.
It's what makes me get up and appreciate putting 2 feet down on the floor and feeling the carpet underneath my right foot.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
at one point I never could. I didn't know what that felt like.
Yes.
So this role or this scene I believe you see is going to be with the dynamic Tamika Devine.
Yes. Yes.
And Tamika was incredible in reprising this role, or actually doing this role for the first time. And I played opposite of her. She's incredible. She can sing her butt off.
Mm.
And I had the opportunity to reprise it through Dawn. So thank you, Dawn.
I could see why. And I thank Dawn too, because
Yeah.
you could look at Loretta Devine's face and her character was just like, it transformed.
Passion,
First,
right?
yes.
I mean, it's Loretta Devine.
Yes.
I try not to be just a student, like I have lines. Like I'm opposite of
Yes.
the Loretta
But
Devine.
I saw the mutual admiration, and from her status, let me tell you something. You are worthy of every ounce of awards. I know it's not about the awards for you, but let me make it clear how it's not even acting. When you can do what you can do, and all of a sudden, I can't remember if I'm part of that whole scene or not, or like, where am I? That's beyond acting, Rhonda.
Gail, thank you. It means
That's
a lot.
beyond
It
acting.
means a lot. If I don't do that, Gail, if you don't listen, if you don't see that on me,
Yeah.
then I don't win Hollywood.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
If you don't see the transition, the pivot, if I don't bring honesty to that character, because we're all a character, somebody can play Rhonda,
Yeah.
then that's the truth, right?
Yep.
I want to
I-
be honest. And
yes.
it's not about, being pretty, being
Right.
right, being packaged pretty, being,
Yes.
ooh, this me. I was Delphine. Delphine is on every corner of whatever situation she's going through. She was she's still a mother. She
Mm-hmm.
needs a chance. She needs an opportunity. We all do. We all fall short of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that I was honest
You
to
are
her.
very honest, and you not only shine in that performance, but there are more when you go on to the hit TV show Hush and the Black
Ah,
Hamptons, starring the illustrated Vanessa Bell Calloway.
well,
And
Hush is actually the Black Hamptons.
yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry. Hush, Hush is not with Vanessa Bell Calloway. Vanessa
yes,
Bell Calloway is the Black Hamptons.
Hamptons.
Yeah,
Correct,
yeah.
correct. Yes. I mean, your performances are just stunning. And of course, Wicked City, of course. I mean, you're just powerful.
Joyful Drake is
Yes,
Hush.
yes.
The Joyful Drake. Come on. Does she age? I'm like, what are you using on your skin?
Girl, I was just gonna say hello. You're so beautiful, and we're gonna be talking about the fashion side of this, because what you also don't know, okay, every time you look at Rhonda, she brings it. Okay, she brings the whole package. And I have been looking at her outfits, and I was like, sister, please, please, okay. I'm scooching some room on my closet.
Right. But I asked you about a few of your items too. I was like, okay, send me
I
the
was
link.
glad to share.
Send me the link. And I love a little two-piece, because that two-piece you can break up and you can make it rock it out, man.
Yes.
Look, I want to know where you got that hat.
Listen, I will tell you, and it's going to be my guest coming on behind you. She is a
Oh,
Grammy-nominated artist, and it's Jae Morrissa. And get this, not only is she a singer, but she's also a nurse. So she heals from end to end, and I'm
don't we
sure
do it
she will
all?
be seeing you, and we're going to take care of you. So
Don't we do it all? She
I'm
has
telling you.
300 hats, right? Queen, take your, I know, sometimes you got to just take the crown off and just like, I want to be a person.
Right? Exactly. I got you covered. Christmas is coming up, so
Yay, we're gonna rock it out together. You don't be surprised you see me in the next interview with that hat on.
Oh, believe you me, you and me both. We'll be bookends for her, and she, like you, is just incredible. And as I said, she's coming up behind you on here, and she's
Nice.
a big fan of yours. and of the show. So,
Nice.
so mutual, there might be some
See,
cross.
I'm already a fan and haven't even met her yet. I'm already trying to take your hat.
Well, She Like You is just incredible. And I know also for all of you who have been watching, let's talk about the film Royal Bloodline.
Royal
It will be
Bloodline. Yes, I got to play a
oh,
commissioner and I was able to produce with that.
come on.
Yes, with my brother Derek Hammond, who's in the New
Yes,
Jersey area and the Philadelphia area.
yes.
And incredible. It's actually going through the stages right now for distribution. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that one as well as Birth of the Black Underworld with the Maddie Rich, who
What?
also stars in it, wrote it, and directed.
Come on,
But I
Rhonda.
mean, I have one word, Inkwell.
Mm, yep.
Should I
Yep.
say more? He's a prodigy. He's been doing this forever. For me to be co-starring with him on this, Maddie, again, flowers, thank you.
Yes.
How am I so blessed?
Yes.
That is going to be coming out. It's set in the 1930s. It's called Birth of the Black Underworld. It is coming, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I got to shoot guns and everything. They calling it the next
What?
Bonnie and Clyde.
What? Come on. Come on. Girl, okay. I'm going to be watching all of this like everyone else. And I'm also been trying to put in a good word because I don't need to put in a good word. You put in your own good word because you're such an amazing actress. But
Oh.
of course, Richard Lawson, who mutual
I
friend.
would love, I mean, come on. You can't even finish law. There's Richard Law. It's like trying to say Blair, girl, you don't have to finish. We're talking about excellence. I mean, they are those who have laid the foreground for us to even the concrete for us to even walk these bridges. Okay. I mean, we've mentioned Vanessa Bell Calloway, Loretta Devine, Richard Lawson. We even mentioned Blair Underwood. How did he get in this? But it's just that these are names that are seasoned.
Yes. Yes. Well,
You know what I mean?
I told him, I said, sent him a text because he was on my show a few weeks ago. And of course,
Nice.
we were talking about, everything that has been going on with him because his acting is just tremendous, as you know, from being in Poltergeist. And
Gosh.
and now he's just like killing it, having all of this outstanding
Yes.
nods and stuff. And I wanted to make
Yes.
sure that I put it's Beauty in Black in a Tyler Perry.
Listen,
That's
I
what
literally
you
have
need to
watched I finished. I watched it in 2 days. I said, I can't even stop watching it. It was incredible.
Did you hear that, Richard? Did you hear that?
Incredible. Also, I got to give a shout out to who played Camille in Wicked City,
Yes.
Taylor, who is
Yes.
the lead.
Yeah.
She played my daughter.
Oh
She
my
was the one I gave birth to in first season.
Well, you know something? This is how we bring it all together.
Congratulations to both of them. Amazing.
If you don't mind, I have Jae Morrissa who is on because you both are in fashion and she wants to meet you. Is that okay if I bring her?
that.
Okay, because I'm gonna bring her in to meet you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hi.
how are y'all?
I'm good. I was trying to steal her hat already.
Oh, I gotta make you one.
I was like, where'd you
Told
get
you.
that hat? Oh man.
Told you.
Wait a minute.
Now, this scarf.
Yeah, you
this
got to
scarf,
see the color.
Let me tell you, okay, you can put this scarf on and you
That
can
is
just roll it up like
absolutely
this.
stunning.
Okay, you can just roll it up like this.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
And it has where you can move the flowers if you want.
Oh
So
man. So you can
That's
put that in your hair as well.
girl, wherever
Yeah,
you want. So Jae, she
that's
is
right.
just loving the fashion because you've seen Rhonda. Rhonda just like both of you.
I love it. I need the hat. I can't take it. I can't. I just said put it in your hair and then she put it in a hat. So I automatically saw it in the hat.
You do the same
That is
thing.
gorgeous. So that's hand knitted.
This is hand knitted.
Yes.
And she has her card up here. So
that's phenomenal. Well, I have a finale coming up December 5th.
Yes.
For Wicked City out in Fascinate. It's at Fascinate House. And we're doing a Wicked City finale and we have swag bags. So
Jae Morrissa.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Those are awesome. If you want to give like a discount, if you want to put hats in there, if you want to
Of
get
course.
yes, I would love, we got about 100. We can only do 125 guests.
Uh-huh.
So, and it's going to be like 125. You don't have to, you can give 50. It's up to you. But those are beautiful products. And I love that it's brown. I'm just going to keep it 100.
This is the chocolate.
Isn't that chocolate just gorgeous?
That chocolate is calling my name.
This
It's
is
literally
gonna be
saying, wear
Rhonda
me.
wears it. See, I put it on, but Rhonda
I will rock that,
will
baby.
rock it. There's a
I'm
difference.
gonna make you one. You've got to
I
send me
will
your
rock
information.
that. I will rock it completely.
Yeah,
Maybe we
I
need
would
to put
definitely
Claudette on
make
that.
you
Maybe we
one.
need to put
See?
Claudette on one of that.
That's why I love bringing two fashionistas together because Rhonda, we just adore you, and I know you're going to be talking about fashion real quick. So
Yeah.
all of the seeds. So what have you
Yeah.
got going on? Because we got Jae Morrissa coming up behind you, but you got fashion that we wanted to make sure that we closed out with you about as well. What you got?
For
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
well, for me, I would love to. I'm on the social media thing right now, right? It's everywhere. I'm like, okay. I always ask people always ask me, where did you get that? What is that? Whether it's my hair, glasses, or clothes. I'm like, okay, Rhonda, you have an Amazon store. Why don't you ever push this out? So I'm officially wanting to be a part of the social media exchange and be able to
Oh.
collaborate with others. And I'm like, but I just wanted to have good quality. Everybody's product is not made for me.
Right.
And I'm always going to talk God. I'm always going to talk overcoming. I'm always going to talk being able to do it when others told you couldn't. So if you want that good, honest review, that honest, dear-hearted, I'm going to keep it 100, keep it real kind of collaborations, that would be me.
Come on,
Just like even right now, I'm not all dolled up. I'm just myself.
Gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
I love that.
I know.
I love it.
Both of you are absolutely gorgeous, and I love what you both do. I love the fact with the fashion. And again, you have to make sure that you are watching Rhonda Morman on Wicked City playing Claudette. It is on All Black, but it's also on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
TV hit series, y'all.
Yes, it is. Season 3, Black Witches. We have deemed Charm meets Girlfriends.
Oh, look at
Woo-wee.
Jae Morrissa, we have to go and we have to hold our sister up and we have to go in person. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have a road trip and be right there and be like, all right.
Where are you located?
I am on the outskirts of Boston. And Jae Morrissa.
Oh.
Yes. Where are you, hon?
Yes. I'm in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. But I travel, so I'm a traveler. I'm a travel nurse, so I'm all over. I'm LA, but I'm based out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
I'll be in Florida
if you're down here and just around that time, I would love you to put some things in the swag bag, or you can mail it. I want to support your business. It's all about supporting.
I can definitely mail it.
She wants the same hat, and I can see Rhonda in this hat. I can
definitely.
This is Rhonda.
I can totally. Yeah, that's totally. That's
rock it.
Such a cute
She'll
hat.
rock it.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna get you some things. We'll touch bases and I'll send you some stuff to put in the swag bag and I'll send you a hat.
Yes,
definitely do it. Let's do it.
All
I'm all for it.
Well, I thank you, Rhonda,
Gail,
for taking the time with me. And just let me tell you again, award-winning actress. She is worth every grit. She will touch your soul. And let me tell you something. You have got to watch her right now because I know that they're going to have the release for Wicked City. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And think about this. Think about how wonderful and how your life is going to change because Rhonda Morman just opened up that door and kicked it open with her inspirational story. You need to write a book. I'm
working on it. Working on it. We're
From
working on
our mouth to God's ears, let's do this for you.
Touch and agree. Already done.
Amen. Thank you so much, Rhonda.
Amen.
Thank you, Gail. And can I just say a quick word to anybody who's looking and listening, and if you're an actress, don't compromise. Trust God. He has you. It's not going to look the way that you thought. It's not going to come from who you thought it was going to come from. And he will even take you through the back door. Amen. Allow it.
Come on. Amen. Rhonda, thank you so much. We adore you. And we'll be bringing her back. Don't worry. I know you all are watching, but we'll be bringing her back.
You're stuck with me. With me.
Good. Amen.
Thank you, Gail, and much success to you, much continued
Thank you.
success to you. Thank you for being such a woman, proud woman of God,
Oh,
and standing on standards and purpose instead of likes.
amen. Thank
Yes,
you. Sending you big
amen.
hugs. Thank you, sis.
All
I love
right.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. It is so awesome. Only on a show like this where we can have everybody together. So Jae Morrissa, she's riding in her car. We have her up next. And woo, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Because let me tell you,
I
even though I
love
was
it.
styling it, ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. We are going to be coming back. And when we do, we're going to take a quick break. And we are going to be talking about music, fashion, and a lot more with Grammy nominee Jae Morrissa coming up next. Her song Butterfly was considered a Grammy nominee for the 62nd Grammy Awards in 2020. It was on the charts for many weeks after its release. Today, singer-songwriter Jae Morrissa is still turning out the hits from her album To the Top, which was voted Best R&B Performance, Best R&B Song, Song of the Year, followed by other singles, Love Me Like You Used to, and Nobody Like Me. On top of turning out the tunes, she's turning out her handmade creations, which I am honored to be a recipient of. And let me just show you again, just in case if you didn't see, check out this beautiful chocolate pumpkin hat. Oh yes, and it has a detachable flower, so you can just like rock the fashion. And also, I have this beautiful scarf that is just again handmade by Jae Morrissa, and it is for her name of that is Fly High Crochet Designs by Jae Morrissa. We're going to get you all the information because I know you guys hit me up on Facebook when I was modeling it for her. How can you not? The weather is nice and cold and you want to look fine. Well, she is fine all over and she wears many hats. And I'm so excited to have Jae Morrissa joining me via phone. Jae, how are you this evening?
I am great. Thank you. How are you?
Girl, I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart enough for this beautiful hat and scarf combination that you made for me. I can't get over that.
Oh,
I
you're
can't get over that.
welcome. It's my honor. What better person to rock it right?
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Well, now you also have a fan because Rhonda Morman, who plays Claudette from Wicked City, she wants this. They want the swag. So, see, this is how it rolls on my show. We get you all connected. But, my dear, your music, you've been reaching 1 million fans on Spotify, but you first wowed your fans back in 2019. And it was a release of your single, Just My Next Song. You are just
Yes.
amazing. Tell me a little bit about this because also you had continued dropping tunes for the release, as I said, for Butterfly and AWOL. And how would you describe your music for those who, again, if you haven't heard her music, what rock have you been living under? Get out. Mm.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
How did you come
I
across
love
this?
that.
How would you describe your music for a lot of people who are looking at, different artists and such? How would you describe your style?
I would describe my style more of I look at like with Butterfly. I see music as being free. I feel like there's a song for every emotion and everything that we deal with in our daily life. So
Mhm.
music inspires me, so I like to inspire others through my music. Being a positive, letting people know, hey, you got those dreams, never give up. Just grind, and keep on grinding. Work on your goals daily. So basically, my music it's pretty inspiring and it just tells you to keep going, just keep seeking and following your dreams. So
Mm.
that's pretty much what my music is. My music is more, you got pop and R&B, but it's more of a crossover. Most of my songs are more crossover songs. That way it can reach out to many different artists as well, many different genres.
Well, what I found
Yes,
also interesting is there is a heartfelt place of searching that had to do with your dad. Is that correct? That led to all of
that
the
is
songs?
correct.
Yeah, can you share a
That
little?
is correct.
Mm,
Yes, it actually started when I was so much younger. I've always been a singer, and my dad left. We were babies. Broken families, and I just, as a little girl, I never understood that. I never understood why he was never around, and I would see him at family events and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I always knew I wanted to write something about that. But what I did not know is that God had it in me that when I got older, it was going to come all in the right timing where that needed to be like a release for me. And also not just a release, but a relief. A relief in understanding that, okay, well, guess what? This family, that marriage didn't work out with he and my mom, but people can still try and have relationships with their fathers because I feel like, in their mothers, I feel like in today's time, it's great to have two parents if possible. But, sadly enough, a lot of people are either without one or the other or without both nowadays. So as a child, that was very important to me. And there was something, lacking in my life. My mom is, oh my God, she's absolutely amazing. I never wanted for anything. But the nurturing of a father is what I missed as a child. So that led me into writing AWOL. AWOL is the acronym for Alone Without Love. So I kind of put it together. I came up with that title as a child. Believe it or not, I was 15 years old without the lyrics. I had the title without the lyrics years ago. And as time went by, I got together and I wrote this song, and my daughter, put her 2 cents in, and, she's like, oh yeah, Mama, let's close this out. And then my co-writer and artist development coach, Natalia Bordolade, we just kind of all got together and we made it, a reality. We brought that song to life. And in bringing that song to life, it inspired others to reach out to me. I had a few orphans reach out to me. I had women that have abandonment issues reach out to me. And it just really inspired me. That song just really, once I released it and I saw that it touched lives of others and other people were dealing with what I dealt with as a child. And I didn't realize that I was dealing with as a young adult, bringing this relationship thing together and dealing with, other people, dating and things of that nature. I was a broken child when it came to that. And I didn't even realize it, like I said, until I started dating. So once I brought that song to life and we all came together, I realized, oh my God, that was that song to allow me the release and to exhale. That was my exhaling moment to forgive my father for not being there, for myself and my siblings as a child. So here I am. So AWOL, we brought it to life and put it out there, and hey, it did really good.
It did.
And I was really reluctant. I was really reluctant about releasing that song because it was so personal.
I was going to say, a lot of artists will say that they're always like touch and go when it comes to their personal life, but when they see it's well received, what it is relatability, because you've spoken to the hearts of others who've gone through the same trauma and looking for healing. So, in speaking of trauma and healing, there are some who wouldn't even know that you are not only the soothing queen of the mic of soul and putting that wonderful, soothing heart touch to the listener's ears, but when you put down the mic, you are embracing the hands of the sick. And you have also been given the nickname the singing nurse. You're actually in the parking lot. That's like mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. So
that is definitely my purpose. Yes, thank you. I've been a travel nurse for years, a trauma travel nurse. I've done different specialties, but I'm that adrenaline junkie, that trauma nurse junkie. I love it. I absolutely love nurturing people and helping with their healing. I love that.
Now, I can just imagine for your patients, you actually get the opportunity to sing to them. So that must be something for everybody on the ward, wherever they are, and they hear your beautiful voice. It's got to be so soothing. Have you had families just like embrace the idea of you coming in or request for you to sing for their family members who may be, a little bit feeling sick, obviously, but have you ever had any requests from patients at all to sing?
I get it all the time. In fact, a young lady, just before her discharge, she had her family in the room and she actually requested me to sing. She got a whiff that I was a singer, and she said, oh, can you sing for me? And she actually recorded that, and I thought it was amazing. And she actually sent that to me the other day, and I thought, oh my God, I did do this. So yeah, I've been doing that for years. I absolutely love it. It inspires me to be able to inspire them to help with their healing. And music is definitely healing. It's soothing and it's healing, and I absolutely love it. And
you're in the parking lot right now of the hospital of where you're working, right? Just to do this interview with me, which I'm super excited about. This is incredible.
Yes. Yes, it worked out. So they all know. They all know that I'm out doing the interview. And
Oh my
yeah,
goodness. Well, thank your boss for allowing you to come on, because this is just healing for us as well. And this is probably going to be a hard question, but is there one more fulfilling than the other, or are they both the same when it comes to singing or, taking care of patients? What would say you? What would you say?
I actually, you know what? I embraced them both. I've been singing as a child, and it's so funny. My mom said I thought I was a doctor as a child. So isn't that something? I
Don't we
would
all?
have my little cousins lined up and,
Mhm.
pretend that I'm giving them shots at such early age
See
of like
that
6 years old.
we all, especially the girls, because we want to, like, when we have brothers and we just want to, like, make them sick, and they still can say, "You make me sick," and I'm like, "Well, let me heal you."
Yes, isn't that something? So it's amazing. It's amazing to me how that actually intertwined. And
Oh,
I, the way that I entered the music industry, I know you and I've been hooked for years, and it's like, I was at work one night and one of the patients actually wheeled up in her wheelchair and requested a song for me to sing. And it just so happened to be one of those songs that my mom had on repeat when I was a child. And I ended up singing that song, and that's the song that just went viral. It was called "Silly" by Denise Williams, and I was just kind of sitting there at my
oh
desk, and
wow.
yeah, so I was at work, so they started calling me the singing nurse, and so I just embraced them both, and they just kind of intertwined together, and I actually love both of them. I
That's incredible.
think it's
That's
equal.
Well, I know you've got a little bit of time here, and we certainly want to make sure that we also swing it over to the fashion side. Now, girl, I've got to tell you, I'm going to show it again, but this is Jae Morrissa, and it is Fly High Designs by Jae Morrissa. This hat is beautiful. It is a chocolate and pumpkin spice. It's a beret. Well, look at the thick, thick band. And then she educated me. This beautiful flower, you can detach it. So, see, I'm holding it close to the camera so everybody can see, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And I do have a matching scarf, which I will be happy to model again because, I just want to make sure everybody can see this. This is just absolutely luxurious. And I'm going to stand up a little bit so people can see. And these two have flowers, and you can detach the flowers if you want. And like Rhonda Morman from Wicked City, she said when she gets this, she's going to probably take these out and put them in her hair. So, she's going to be looking all fly on that red carpet and
Yeah.
premiere and stuff. But tell us, how long did it take you to crochet these?
Actually, I've been crocheting. You're gonna really laugh at this. I've been crocheting since I've been 5 years old. My grandma said I was a talker, and I was always talking and just busy. I was a busybody. So my aunt and my grandma started me off with the granny square, and I started at such early age. So I've never gone by patterns. I just kind of design things in my head, or I draw it out. And actually, that hat and scarf, I finished that within an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Ah, my, g- let me tell you, my cousin made sure when she saw it online, she was just like, I know she wanted to get one, and I know you all want to get one. So Jay Marissa does have, it is handmade by Jay Marissa. And Jay, is there any website or number? Because I want to be respectful of how you want me to give out the information, but I am holding your card up to the screen so all can see. Look at that beautiful picture with the butterfly. Look at her.
Oh,
Absolutely
well, thank
beautiful.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
they can reach me any kind of way. There's Facebook, my personal Facebook page, which is under Ingrid Jasmine Bowen. Um, and my daughter's actually working on my website right now. That is under construction. We're going to get that up and running. So soon there'll be a website with, different items that I'm working on and that I have made. Oh yeah, I got this winter thing coming along. I got these thigh-high boots that I'm going to be working on, and
what?
leg warmers. And yeah,
Oh
girl,
my
I
goodness. I
got
mean,
this
girl,
butterfly line coming up of some really nice purses with a matching hat and scarves. And like I said, the leg warmers, really unique.
I
So I'll
love
be putting
bringing
those
back the
things
80s.
out.
You're bringing back the 80s
Yeah,
now, girl. Come on. I love
that's
it.
it.
Love
That's
it.
it. You remember those leg
Oh,
warmers,
yes,
girl?
I do. Yes, I do. And now that I'm working out, I hope I look better in them than I did the first time around. So I am I can't even tell you how thoughtful, how wonderful it was, how heartfelt when I received this. And the craftsmanship is absolutely gorgeous. So for all of you guys, if you're looking for gifts for your girls, get this. chocolate pumpkin spice. It is gorgeous. Jae Morrissa, I know you have got to go. I just want to wish you from the bottom of my heart all the love. Thank you for being such a love. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for taking the time to create. This was after I was sick, and I got this when I got out of the hospital. So it was such a wonderful gift. But you, my dear, are my gift. And you being at the hospital, you keep giving your gift, and we are so proud of you.
Oh, you rock. Thank you so much. That's such an honor coming from you. Such
Oh,
a gorgeous, inspirational, loving person. Oh my God, you're totally amazing. And I
oh,
appreciate you and I'm so proud of you. And I'm just keep up what you're doing. We all need you. You're
thank
amazing. And
you.
I thank you. And I'm so glad that you were able to embrace that. And I got more things coming for you. So I'll
Oh,
be getting that out to you as well.
I have something coming for you as well to thank you. And let me tell you, Grammy nominee Jae Morrissa, she wears many hats. It is the truth. You can catch her albums and follow her on Spotify, also on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, and some other platforms. Where can we also catch out your beautiful music?
Yeah, and I got Apple's, iTunes, Amazon, Google Music, everywhere. All major streams. You'll definitely find me there.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we are going to keep your music going as we take this show out. Jae Morrissa, thank you so, so much for just taking the time with me, and love to you and to all those that you touch. You are an angel indeed, and we so appreciate your heart.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys and thanks for all my supporters and thank you. And I love you always, yo. You're totally amazing. Thank you so, so much. This has been an absolute honor. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jay. And thank you, Rhonda Morman, who also, again, check her out on Wicked City on Amazon Prime. And of course, that was a full hour. I tried to pack it all in for you, and I hope that you'll watch it again and join me the next time on Gail Scott-Key's Entertainment Now on YouTube.